out today. Ain't nobody tell me that. I'm finna sue the valley job out this man. It's on mine, girl. It's on my lease. You gotta give him 30 days. Read you on the first. Listen, baby, I'm gonna tell you the law. Read you on the first. You lay out to the bill. I don't. You ain't no process. So show me your identification. This ain't. I can make that.
Oh.
Yeah. Boom, shakalaka.
The video starts. This gatekeeper going ham. He talk about suing somebody, and then y'all see her stuff all out on the line. She said the rent due on the 30th. You can't process on the 1st. The dude said she said, show me the paperwork. He said, it's in your hand. He said, this ain't nothing. I can make this myself. This ain't real.
Why? If you ask me, because that's a melanated man she talking to. Let that be Uncle Charlie there with his little walkie-talkie and his firearm. She ain't. Nah, I take that back. I don't know. I take that back.
Sue the valley job out this man. It's on mine, girl. It's on my lease. You gotta give him 30 days. Read you on the first. Listen, baby, I'm gonna tell you the law. Read you on the first. You lay out to the bill. I don't. You ain't no process. So show me your identification. This ain't shit. I can make that.
Let me see this paper.
You ain't no process. Let me show this to police, baby.
Everybody.
This man is throwing her stuff out. She told him, you ain't legit. She said, you ain't no process server. Show me your ID. He said, it's in your hand. She said, this ain't real.
He currently taking your stuff out the house. This is really real. Like, stop. Did we not know how much stuff has to transpire for you to wind up with your landlord that went through all these steps to the point where he legally can hire strangers to start moving your stuff out of his place? Do we not understand how bad things had to get? Now she up here acting like she been done wrong. That landlord ain't got a lick of rent.
Nah. Because you get 30 days. She said, I can tell you the law. You get 30 days. Y'all can't put me out.
I get 30 days. Is that in your lease? Is that, see what I'm saying? They don't care about
she said, send my lease. She said, send my lease. I get 30 days.
He didn't even pretend like he was doing nothing other than throwing her stuff to the trash, right there.
So here's the thing. So let's say let's play this out. Let's say this is day 29. Okay. And they say, you know what? You're right. We got it wrong. Let's put your stuff back in for another 24 hours. And Bonquisha, don't you dare start pouring cement down all the drains. Don't you dare start peeling the walls and breaking windows. You ain't gonna do that. No, stop.
Show me your identification. This ain't shit. I can make that.
Let me see this paper.
You ain't no process. Let me show this to police, baby.
Everybody know the law. If you know the law, then you should have left. Shit.
Well, do what you do, but don't
Right.
listen to me, 'cause you ignorant. Y'all just some ignorant motherfuckers getting $75. I don't care about you doing no video. Everybody got videos.
But you out here clowning though and ain't paid no rent.
Rent is not due to you not late till after the 10th.
How
That's
you
the law? It's
so
on the lease, boy.
So you didn't go to court the first time?
We ain't been no court date.
I brought the paper the first time. I brought it the first time. I told you wanted the person I gave the paper to.
You wasn't supposed to.
You what? Huh?
Carolyn Smith is on the lease.
Stop. Please.
Shout out to these guys. For the people in the back, they could be like, man, why he being so harsh? This ain't his first rodeo. These guys do this stuff for a living. And he said he done dealt with her already. He said, I done served y'all papers. Bonquisha, whether that was your daughter or one of your grandkids, somebody got it. Bonquisha said, what, me? You didn't give it to me. Huh?
Execute Order 66.
There you go. I told y'all, Bonquisha be showing up home from work and she see that highlighter orange letter on the door and she thinks since she didn't read it and just smacked it down that she didn't get searched. I didn't see it. The wind knocked it off. It was raining. I didn't see it. They come like it's on the floor. It's right there in that dirt driveway. She's like, I didn't see it. Y'all didn't give it to me.
I used to be a landlord back in the day. Somebody called me in the middle of the night, said this couple fighting in your house. I went there at 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, y'all out here fighting. Y'all got the neighborhood up. You got the people that live in the house next door to you up. Y'all got to go right now. Oh, but it's 1 o'clock in the morning, HQ. I said, I don't give a damn. Y'all getting out of my house tonight. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I swear to God, I threw all that shit out at 1 o'clock in the morning. So did.
Carolyn Smith is on the lease.
Stop. Please. Like I said, you're not the first person I served. When I came over here and brought the first notice, you was not the person. Okay, ain't? What do you mean?
Give it to me.
I just said I ain't give it to you.
Well, you wrong then. Put your little video down, baby. What y'all gonna do? Put it on the news?
Shit. You out here clowning?
Clowning, I'm talking to you like you
No, you ain't. I asked you what you mad at me for.
Because you ain't. Tell that little boy to go back and that little video. Let me video.
My God, this got to be such a helpless feeling. She's sitting out in the front as her belongings are being thrown on the lawn. That got to make you feel this big, about 2 inches tall. Like
You would think.
Yeah.
You would think.
Mhm.
I done said at least 3 times. Me and Mr. X witnessed this. A woman coming home from Miami. I only know because she was saying it. She pulled up and we was across the street and they was emptying out her house just like this. Just like this. She pulled up, but instead of being enraged, she was just trying to sell the stuff. She said, hey, you want this little Hot Wheel Power Wheels car for the kids? She said, I just got back from Miami. Getting evicted. Yeah, that be them people on them spirit flights fighting. That's why they be mad. Like, why y'all so mad on vacation? Because they going home to their stuff on the lawn.
You can't be nice. You cannot be nice. I once went over to a house. I was renting out one of my houses, and I took the front door off, put it in the back of my truck, and drove off. Sure did. It's like, why you take the door off? We ain't got nobody to put the door. I don't give a damn. Get out of my house. Just like that.
Now, did you at least give them 30 days notice?
No,
or
I give them 30 days. Once 30 days up, I ain't gonna have no.
That's a bet. I respect that. Okay.
I ain't having no discussion with you after that.
Okay.
We're done.
Okay.
Video, boy. We make sure everything legit. That's why we're cool. Make sure everything legit.
Stupid butt.
Now we stupid.
Shit.
I'm definitely stupid for being here with y'all. She right, I'm stupid for even being here with you, motherfucker.
See, I know. I said, what you mad at me for?
Boy. Look at that house.
What the white lady doing?
I don't know. Nick big stank ass. He laid on that mattress.
It ain't even her. It ain't her.
Yeah. They asking what the other lady, I guess that's a white woman there with the cane, and she probably lives across the street. She like, why y'all over there bothering Miss Mabel? She ain't never did nothing to nobody. All right. Why y'all throwing her stuff on the, she probably calling the cops. These guys are throwing her stuff out on the yard, and I don't like it. And you better get over here and do something.
And they're like, we already know. What's the address? They're like, we know. We know. It's all right. Just go and sit down. You don't understand. It's cold out here. She has nowhere to go. Don't nobody care. It's unfortunate. Look at this. This is why we say, us loving married men, we recognize and realize you ladies need men. Look at Miss Mabel out there. I like that name. Look at Miss Mabel out there. She ain't got a man in sight. Just her.
Yep.
Lonely. That's pathetic. If that was a man, don't nobody care about that ninja homeless. You better figure it out. But Miss Mabel, man, she better do something for it get dark out.
Man, that's rough. That's rough. How you gonna get your stuff into a truck, get into stores, do all that stuff? See, you got to plan these things.
She need men. She need everything you say she need a man for.
When
she
I was
she can't do nothing.
When I was young and I couldn't pay my rent, I walked right out that front door and wouldn't look back at none of the stuff I got in that house. So I did it twice.
And this woman here,
I'm getting my stuff. I'm not just letting my stuff go out there.
I walked right out of the house and left all the stuff in there. I took my personal belongings. You don't never keep nothing that you can't leave. within 5 or 10 minutes. All this stuff
HQ,
was all this
I'm
stuff
an
was
$8,000 hutch. I'm not just leaving that. That has to be moved.
But this
We
was
gonna
this
wrap
was
it
when I
up
was
in
young.
blankets.
But this was when I was young. I left the
need my stuff.
whole house full of stuff. And I just walked in, got in the car, walked in, and had my purse, my social security number, all that stuff, and went home and lived with my parents.
What was that movie where they were like, you got to be willing to drop everything in 10 seconds and leave everything behind?
I think it's Heat. Yeah, it's Heat. Yeah.
James Bond?
No, it was Heat. I think it was Heat with Robert De Niro.
Yeah, Heat. Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
and I'll say this: as far as this woman goes, and Mr. Walker says she need a man, which is the first option, or y'all need money. Y'all need enough money to make it to the end of life. And if she had the money, she wouldn't be getting evicted. So she just losing.
There. Thank you, Mr. X. Kev said it best. Thank you.
I ain't said no last month. I said the first time I came over here.
Okay, she got bring it on quick. We gonna have to fix all this. She paid last month. You have to have 30 days. Put that on camera. You have to have 30 days. She paid last month. She told me she gonna pay on the 10th. You got from the 1st to the 5th to pay your rent. After the 5th, you get the late charge. After you get the late charge, if you don't pay by the 10th, you gotta go to court, and the court can evict you. Not no process server. Now you got that recorded?
Those are facts.
There we go. Huh.
Yeah! Boom shakalaka!
Granny know her stuff. This is not her first rodeo. She said, I've been getting evicted for nearly 3 decades. Y'all ain't about to tell me the eviction process. This is my 10th time. She said, by the 5th, you got to put the paperwork in. Then on the 10th, you got to put the notice on my door. On the 15th, you got to notify me. Y'all don't know the process. That's how I know you ain't a process server.
The fact, if anybody has to factor in these steps, like, all right, I know the rent due on the 1st. However, I got to the 5th, and after the 5th, I got to pay a little $20 fee. If you really factoring that in into how you live, you are delaying the inevitable. You are. That's wicked. Like Mr. X said, you've been getting evicted for many, many moons. There ain't no way, heck, she should be able to rattle off that process that easily. I bet you she don't even know all her grandkids' names, but she know the eviction process.
These people live at this level. They live at the poverty level, so they used to getting thrown out. This is standard for her. Standard for her, and she outraged. Nothing wrong with ain't nothing like Bum Keisha acting a fool on the curb, knowing she wrong, knowing you wrong, knowing you ain't paid no rent, knowing you ain't trying to pay no rent. If you ain't paid your rent in 60 days, where all your money at since 60 days? You ain't saved no money. You ain't got none. You just been living off your money, but not paying rent in my house. Oh, hell.
Listen, Granny on a fixed income. So, and that Kudakata ain't selling like it used to. So, I mean, that little $900 a month Social Security check and
none on them HQ. They be planning on money they have not yet secured. I'm telling you how it go. So she'll be out here, and you like, where the money going? Nana be out here. She's like, you know what? She'll say, I got a house to clean on Friday. That's what they do. Little jobs like this. Shout out to my mama. I got a house to clean. That's gonna be a little $40. So then they'll go buy $40 worth of scratch offs.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm $40 in the hole because I'm looking forward to that $40 from cleaning this house. And then that falls through. You know what I'm saying? Miss Maybelline, she go out of town or she in the hospital, and now you ain't got that house to clean. Now you $40 short because you done bought them scratch offs. This is how it goes, and that's light work, but just a little bit of insight, HQ.
That part.
Those are facts.
That's right. That's where it goes. We gonna have to fix all this. She paid last month. You have to have 30 days. Put that on camera. You have to have 30 days. She paid last month. She told me she gonna pay on the 10th. You got from the 1st to the 5th to pay your rent. After the 5th, you get the late charge. After you get the late charge, if you don't pay by the 10th, you gotta go to court, and the court can evict you. Not no process server. Now you got that recorded?
Those are facts.
Huh?
Those are facts.
That's right. That's where it goes.
What she say?
I don't know. I just agree with it.
That's the way it goes.
What's that?
On an eviction, she got to receive what she paid last month. Okay? You have 30 days. You got to first to
You get right in the camera.
After the 5th, you pay the late charge. After the 10th, they can take you to court. You would have to go to the court.
This is Bonquisha holding court in the street. They are throwing her stuff out in front of her face. Right. And she just sitting there trying to explain as if she gonna say a magical word. He gonna say, you know what? Our bad. Let's take her stuff and put it back in the house. We made a mistake. Let's put the stuff back in.
Thank you. Like, that is her desired outcome. What's the probability of it happening though? 0. And look, do we understand why it pays to present your best self to the world? Look at her. Look at that old woman out there looking all busted, crusty, dusted, gray hair just blowing in a cold wind. Like, ain't nobody trying to listen to you. You got nothing going on for yourself. You not no wholesome nana. You see what I mean? If that's a wholesome nana out there, these brothers out there, they going about this way differently. But she a raging hyena. They can't even try to be soft. And they under the gynocracy. Believe that.
Yeah, she could have asked them to put, this is the stuff that I have that I'm able to have, like, my son come pick up and take. This stuff is going to storage. Can you put this stuff over there? Like, I agree with you. If she was just not full of piss and vinegar and it was just a little bit more, sweet, then she could have them kind of like help her out a little bit. Not that they're not going to take the stuff out of the house, but maybe they wouldn't be just dumping it into one big cluster of a pile. Like, my God, this is just such a hot mess. Like,
it's over now. Now it's all in that big old pile. It's all upset. They just throwing it over there. She got to eat that.
She should have taken her rent last month. She finna bring her rent receipt and the police. You have 30 days to be
Why everybody try to tell me how to do my job?
Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see.
When I brought the first court appearance.
No, we're not bothered about that. I'm asking you, are you doing all of this process?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
Okay, did you serve her that she was gonna be evicted?
I'm not finna keep
Did she go to court?
Actually, did she go?
She finna bring him to show you.
Did she go to court?
They didn't say nothing to go to court.
Oh, stop. I brought it over here.
You brought it, but she took her rent and
she owe it. She owe it.
She paid last month rent. It ain't but 6 now.
Man, ain't no telling.
It ain't no 3 months.
Man, we can't help her out, boy. Everybody come over with a $200 piece.
Like Mr. Walker already hit on, do you know what it takes for the people to show up to your house and start throwing your stuff out? This is not a 3-day process. This stuff can take months at times. And she's sitting here like, well, she paid the rent on the, they like, no, we are here. You are well past any, leniency. It's over.
Her argument now, once it was already set in stone that they were evicted, whoever she talking about, her daughter, because she talking as if my daughter on the lease, my daughter paid. It ain't even her. See, this is great. This is mom here. This big nana. And what most likely happened was the daughter handed over the funds when it was already said and done. And the mom like, y'all took the money, and the dude on the porch like, yeah, we took the money. It's owed. You still getting out though. I want to touch on something right quick. G-Nail said everybody should be looking out for Nana. No, that's that gynocratic talk. Nana should have moved in a way that she ain't got to have her kids being put out or have to go through hardships to help Nana. The parents pour into the kids, not the kids pour into the parents. That's that hood backwardsness. No, Nana should have moved in a way where she don't wind up like this, or where her kids feel inclined to come to her rescue, not her got to beat on their door for help.
I pay for elder pay for my parents, but that's because my parents still afford me a good life. So they take
Exactly.
care of me.
Exactly.
If hell come to high water and I need to do it for them, I've said, okay, out of my paycheck, this is how much I'm going to pull out of it. So if my parents ever need something outside of their control that they can't pay for, I can supplement it, you know? So I do agree, Janelle, that there are some elderly people that deserve the kindness and the grace for us to take care of them. But if you look at all the signs here, there's no men around. This lady, it seems like she's insulated with a whole bunch of women. Why is that? Why is there no man out there standing next to her with her cold gray hair blowing in the wind? Like, why? And if you ask yourself that, looking at all the signs, it's probably because she's full of piss and vinegar, and she's probably been like that most of her life. Clearly, it's not this man's problem why she's getting evicted. It's her fault why she's getting evicted. And look at how she's treating him. And people are supposed to come to her aid. I think this is more of the reason why you don't see it. Like, yeah.
Even the lady recording. Nick.
He's so extra.
I don't know. Look at you at nighttime, baby. What else?
Well, we ain't getting finished, so we can go.
Yeah.
Fuck this record shit.
So there we go. Nana getting her stuff thrown out. It's a cautionary tale. So like you said, should people be out here taking care of her? Absolutely. She shouldn't even be to this point. So this will be a cautionary tale for women, you know, to move accordingly in life. Don't burn all your bridges. Don't be, you know, cantankerous and pissing off the men in your family and stuff like that. You probably gonna need them before they need you.
Nah, big back aunties, y'all can only rule with an iron fist for so long. See that? She still thinks she got that iron fist, but at some point, big nanas, your sons and daughters gonna get into their 30s. They're gonna sit there and start to weigh out this relationship. Like Mrs. Raquel said, yeah, she taking care of mom because the mom looked out, still benefiting from the love and resources of mom. Yeah, you can have whatever you want, but in these instances, this ain't this. Women like this, they are simply there to extract resources, time, and sanity from their kids. And their reasoning, they say, I took care of you, so now you got to take care of me. There should be some truth there. There should be some truth with that saying. But again, you don't do it with an iron fist. Your children should feel impelled to come to your aid and be there for you, not because you keep cussing at them.
No, she should have put something in place, but she didn't put anything in place. I mean, I kind of understand to a certain extent. Maybe, you know, stuff got out of hand. I don't know. I just ain't gonna be one of those people that be left to those kind of devices. You ain't gonna be able to throw me out of nothing. Especially if I worked ahead of time in order to own stuff. I don't want to get thrown out of anything. Then again, you know, Chinese people, they help their family, they help their mother and father, they take care of them. I mean, I just don't understand why we don't do it. That's probably half of our problem.
You're right. I like that, HQ. You're right. I'll be seeing the videos because the mother, especially with the Asian community, any videos I've seen, the mom and dad move in, and that's daycare. That's the difference. Mom and dad be there, and them kids ain't going to daycare. When the daughter and the son go off to work, or the daughter and son-in-law, however it's structured, The grandparents are there, taking care of the house, watching the kids. It's a beautiful structure. Everybody's benefiting from somebody, not these leech situations.
That part. So as far as Nana, we gonna put her in the sub, and good night, Nana.
Close to everything on the sub.
The passengers of the doomed Titanic sub spent their last moments in total darkness looking for bioluminescent creatures out of the small window and listening to their favorite music. The new details of the 5 passengers' final moments have been revealed by the wife and mum of the father-son duo.
Wade in the water, diamond, wade in the water. Something's gonna trouble the water. You better wade in the water. Yeah, man. Hey!